just a great shot here of William Penn, the founder of Pennsylvania, standing atop Philadelphia's City Hall. It's the home of the 76ers here in Philadelphia as 2K Sports brings you today's action live from the Wells Fargo Center. We're happy to have you with us for 2K Sports midweek presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, checking out Joakim Noah here. What can we expect from him?
Well, Kevin, he's capable of dominating every individual matchup physically. And he's got incredible strength, and sometimes it's hard to really see on TV, but, you know, when he's on the floor, he gets after you, and you have to be ready to play.
Also, with him, don't think you can collapse the defense on him when he gets the ball in the low post, because he is a superb passer. He'll find you early.
It's not possible what we just caught. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner.
It's possible. Not probable. It is possible. I don't know what all that meant, but you're right, Clark.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
I caught up with Coach Tom Thibodeau. He said that they weren't going to try and be overly aggressive with their defense and not take too many risks that can burn them. He said, in a first game like this, you don't need to beat yourself in your plan. We know we have a smart defense, and we'll see if they can unlock it first before we start adjusting. We'll find out if they need to do that soon enough.
All right, great stuff, Doris. Thanks. Guys, not too much of a surprise. The defense is going to be the emphasis.
Yeah, that's the type of team they are. They always seem to feed off of that defense. They're just really trying to attack and force some turnovers and get out and run.
Exactly, Steve. I mean, that's really what drives them on a game-to-game basis.
How you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
Well, there's a new ownership group in Philadelphia as of 2011, and in this offseason, they pulled the trigger and brought in new leadership in the front office. Looks like they're jumping on the analytics bandwagon, hiring the former brain trust of the Houston Rockets.
So he gets the whistle. Jack on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And back to the Sixers. I guess for the Wall Street ownership group, going mathematical is something they were, Steve, pretty comfortable with.
It's something that a lot of teams are going to now, Kevin. The new owners, a lot of them businessmen, they want to turn to math to try to figure this whole thing out. Bottom line, though, is it's a combination. It's not just stats. It's talent, stats, chemistry, coaching, a lot of things that goes into winning.
And that one's good. Noel.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
West again throws. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Broke out the finger roll, guys. That was kind of a stylish finish.
Last game for the Bulls, they picked up the W against New Orleans.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, are you kidding me? That's a power punch right there.
Oh, great. The rim rattler.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Yeah, that is Showtime stuff right there. Major highlight reel material.
I got it.
Rest outside. Shot clock at 6. They get it again. Chicago leading by 3. Rose, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Rose has got 8.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and then let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
And let's take a quick peek at the 2K leaderboard. And the steal leaders in the point guard spot for the last 10 games. Derrick Rose, number 1.
And all those swipes have come for him because of the endless energy he devotes defensively. And whoever he's guarding, he just stays so close to him on the perimeter.
Yeah, he's the guy, if you're an opposing point guard, that you dread having to go up against. I mean, you don't want to see this guy. Because like you said, he's going to be all over you. Like bees on a pop can at a picnic. That's how much he hovers around.
You got away with words, my friend.
Ellington, the pass to Gibson. Lucas. Lucas off a pick from Dang. Passes it to Ellington. Another three for Chicago.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
Boy, the field goal percentage is fantastic. Exactly the kind of start they were hoping for.
Carter Williams with it. Lucas is there. Anderson gets the screen from Hawes. Lopez kicks to Carter Williams. Lopez sets a screen for Carter Williams. Shot to stop the run. Shot is off. Nice D from Dang.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that.
A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. White dishes to Carter Williams. Back to White. The outside leaner. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
Coming up.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Really good sign offensively the way they started this game out, getting a lot of hoops from close range.
Yeah, it's a lot easier to get baskets inside. I know you were a three-point shooter, Steve, and a really good one, but it's always easier to score in the paint.
They've got Moultrie. Carter Williams is out there with James Anderson. Then it's Royce White, and it's Allen in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Carter Williams, the pass to Anderson. Buries it from three-point range. Anderson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And here's Lucas. Gives him a screen. Now here's Lucas. Lets it go. And it's White with the rebound.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
It's Anderson with the drive. Moultrie with it. He's picked up by Dang. And Moultrie kicks to Anderson. Now the feed to Carter Williams. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Only 5 games left in the season. Let's quickly take a look at how the playoff field is going to stack up out east. You look at Chicago. Very strong season they've had. Always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason. And of course there's Philadelphia. They're much further down the standings right now.
You know, I think for Chicago, they've gotten off to an ideal start this season, really. It was largely unexpected, but by no means has it been a fluke. You knew they had the potential to do what they're doing.
I think you can see the potential. Just the way they're playing now, obviously, it looks like they've been there all along. But there's probably still a lot of non-believers out there kind of waiting for the bottom to fall out on this team.
And the 76ers making a change here. Noel's checked in. Tries to save it. Chicago with the ball. Rose dishes to Noah. Rose passes to Noah. And the shot is good.
And you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
And Turner kicks to Young. Lock at 6. It's off his foot. And it's whistled a kick. And Philadelphia has possession. 7-point differential. And the pass to Noel. 6 to shoot. Inside. Here's Crawford. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Well, they were unbeaten against this opponent last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Noah with the screen on West. And it's Rose penetrating. That's good. Rose has got 10 points in the game.
He had a whole lot of space to get that shot.
I don't think the defender did a good job there of getting over the top of the screen. Well, Philadelphia, since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up. 10th in three-point field goal percentage, 12th in steals. And when we look at the free throw shooting numbers, not very strong. Top 20 in the league. That begs for improvement.
Yeah, this is a team that shoots the ball well, and I think the key is their accuracy from the three-point line. You look at that number in the top 10, as you talked about, Clark. You know, they've leaned on this of late, particularly. I think their success from the three-point line has really allowed their offense to open up and become more balanced.
Quickly going back to what Steve just said, they brushed this team aside easily last year. Maybe Clark their favorite opponent to finish.
Well, I think that probably was the case. I mean, they made the most of their opportunities against a team that really struggled. They had the upper hand clearly.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving. A flow offensively. I like what I see.
Turner with the screen for Crawford. West. An easy layup after coming off the pick. West has got his first points of the night.
They've done well in taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
Lee gets the bucket. Over the 76ers, the last game, a win against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call a mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time.
Crawford, no luck. Well, you have to get a hand in his face because that's his range right there.
No good for Lee.
Well, last year nobody was quite sure the role Evan Turner would have, but as the season went on, he played his way into the rotation by earning the trust of his coach. I thought he made some good strides in his game.
And the shot down on the way at that time, so he'll shoot two right here. And Turner, the number 2 overall pick back in 2010. Clark, it seemed NBA started him away, but so far, it just hasn't worked that way.
It's still on the horizon for him. You got to remember now, he's only in his 4th year. He's a terrific ball handler, rebounder, 6'7", can play the point forward position for you. The Sixers traded away Iguodala and handed him the reins, and I think sometimes you can do that prematurely. It'll be interesting to see how Evan steps into that higher expectation role now.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
Rose against West. Rose attacking the finger roll finish at the bucket. Rose has got 16.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Stolen by Noah. Rose against West. Double team on Rose. Pass to Lee. To the middle. Dang. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Lee outside. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
Nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Dang can't get it to go. And here we go with Delonte West. Right now averaging 5 points a game. Crawford drives in. Good D by Lee. And that concludes the first half. It's the Bulls.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
It's Wednesday night, and we're almost over the hump. This is in New Orleans.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started.
What a game for Rose. He's got 16 points, and he's produced 6 points from the free throw line. That's nice work.
He's helping their cause, finding some easy points through penetration and attacking the defense.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Jimmy Butler. Noah is out there with Dang. Then there's Derrick Rose. And it's Lee in at the 2. Rose against West. Feeds it to Noel. Out to West. Young outside. Let's go. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Rose up on top, defended by West.
You know, nobody responds to end-of-game pressure like this guy. That's what comes to mind immediately for me. He's hit some monumental shots in his career, and some guys just embrace the moment at the end of the game. That's him.
Steve, it has to be said here that he operates the pick and roll to perfection. I mean, he delights in running unwitting defenders or blindside picking guys so that he can end up rolling into a basket.
Crawford gets a screen from Noel. It's Crawford with the drive, and Noel with the block. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes on the bounce. 76ers retain possession. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Turner passes to West. 6 on the shot clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here in the second half.
Again, Young missing.
And the rebounding numbers don't actually tell the whole story. They're barely ahead in that category, but when they've needed them, they've gotten them. They've really found themselves.
It's their work on the glass, Steve, that's prevented any kind of momentum swing.
The turnaround jumper. Young's got 6.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear.
Now we see the league's top as this team since All-Star. They've been displaying some great teamwork. Number 1, the Bulls.
Well, it took a little while, but this club looks like everybody's on the same page now. The assist totals just astounding.
There's Lee with the 3. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got his 6th assist on the night.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
They better not make it 3 straight, because now all of a sudden you're looking at a hot streak.
The 76ers trail by 17. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. It's West with the drive. He dishes it to Noel. Lee with the steal. Rose with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Turner against Rose. 11 feet away. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
And Philadelphia has possession. Trailing by 19. There's the dish to Young. Back to West. Just 5 on the clock. It's Crawford on the wing. The baseline J. Jump shot is good that time. Crawford's got his 2nd basket of the game. 3rd quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Dang. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. LaVoy Allen's checked in for Noel. Boyce White comes in for Thaddeus Young. James Anderson, he's checked in for Jordan Crawford. And it's Carter Williams in for Delonte West. Anderson kicks to Carter Williams. Anderson dishes it to Allen. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Gotta love the finger roll up and over the defense.
Guys, LaVoy Allen out of Temple, a local Philly guy. The Sixers took him with the 2nd-to-last pick of the 2011 draft, and he's really played consistent minutes for him.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Jordan Crawford comes in for Evan Turner. And Delonte West is subbed in for Carter Williams. Crawford kicks to Allen. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the 3rd now. And for LaVoy Allen, mostly a spot-up jump shooter, but he knows how to throw his weight around inside, and he can provide some, at times, tough interior D.
Well, he's 6'9", but he seems to play bigger. Long arms and a strong lower body gives him the size and the leverage to be able to battle people inside.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Bulls schedule, Kevin, this is how they stack up. First in scoring. First in assists. And they're also number 1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And the points that they're scoring per game that you talked about is really a result of great offensive execution. I mean, this is a club that works well together. They get great looks, and they'll also score in transition.
Taj Gibson's checked in for Chicago. West against Rose. Bucket 6. West going on. And the bucket counts. He is on his way to the free throw line. Trying to make it a three-point play.
Exceptional play to take the bump and still get it up and down.
Yeah, way to stay with it. And look to finish the play right there.
Arnett Moultries checked in for Philadelphia. Rose with the ball. West picks him up. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And let's quickly jump to the 2K leaderboard to find out which point guards have been the highest scorers over the last month. Derrick Rose, number 1.
And being at the top of that list, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give them an offensive jolt whenever they've needed one.
And to me, Steve, that's a tremendous asset, almost a necessary requirement for your point guard. I mean, you want a guy that can orchestrate and be a maestro for his teammates first and foremost, but it's a huge bonus when he can put it in the basket himself.
Crawford dishes to Moultrie. Great defense that time from Noah.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding department too, Clark.
Yeah, it's been a really gritty performance. They'll have some bruises to show for it, but that's the way it should be. You should feel that you competed when you do that work inside.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. West kicks to Young. He feeds it to Moultrie. Fader on the way. Outside Rose. No good on that last second attempt there. Well, through 3/4 of play.
Coming up this Friday, March 21st.
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And something else they've excelled at is their interior defense. A lot of block shots for them tonight.
Evan Turner and Thaddeus Young at the forward slots. James Anderson is out there with Jordan Crawford. And it's Noel in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Rose. Shot is off. Nice D from Crawford. The 76ers trail by 18. Crawford left side. 76ers moving the ball around. And that one's to Noel. Chicago's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Rose goes in. Crack the bucket. Rose has got 29.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Crawford is screen on lead. Lee against Anderson. He kicks it to Crawford. Stolen by Rose. Takes the lead pass. And Lee with the stuff.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Taj Gibson. Here's Crawford. 11 feet away. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Chicago leading by 18. Noah with a screen for Rose. Double team on Rose. Here's Noah. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 8th assist in the game. West passes to Noel. Turner. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Got it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Boy, just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Rose goes in and counts the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
West with the ball. And he converts the layup.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Here's Rose. Kicks it to Lee. Back to Rose. Outside Butler. Takes a 3. Rebound by Delonte West. The 76ers trail by 18. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. He lobs it up and lead with the stuff.
That's exactly what you want coming. Off the steal, get into transition, find an easy basket.
Yes, sir. The ideal fast break opportunity there.
Crawford dishes to West. Dives for it. Turner with it. Butler covering. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Nerlens Noel, 6'11", out of Kentucky. Big wingspan, about 7'4". So he's a player who has a chance to be an incredible shot blocker. Of course, following in the footsteps of Anthony Davis of Kentucky.
And back to Noel. Still very slender. The question for him has been, does he have the strength to play?
Not right now. He's got to get stronger. He's first got to recover from that ACL tear that he suffered. But if, in fact, he can get stronger, I love his motor, and I like his potential to become better as an offensive player.
There's a lot to withstand inside in the NBA.
No question about it.
1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Crawford against Lee. Stolen by Rose. Lee kicks to Rose. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Lee against Crawford. West inside. Good.
Tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Here's Rose. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
I think when you look at Derrick Rose, fellas, the most intimidating thing about him is elite speed. But you also have to consider his size. He's well put together, about 6'3", maybe just a shade over 200 pounds. He is a handful when he's coming at you fast with that strong body and explosiveness.
It's Crawford with the drive. Crawford left side. He passes to Noel. Gets the bucket. Noel's got 6 here in this quarter.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
Rose in the post. West is there. Here's Butler. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. And Clark, you mentioned the size of Derrick Rose. 6'3", not just a speedster, but the combination of quickness and power. I've always thought this. He goes in there, and he would be a very tough guy to try to stop him. He's got a full head of speed.
No question. Wow. He's coming at you with that burst and the strength. That's why he's so overpowering as a point guard.
Just 4 to shoot. Young breaks it off the glass.
Looks like they're going to finish strong, but just aren't enough ticks left on the clock.
Well, see if it's a good run they're having now, but they just waited too long to have it.
Rose passes to Butler. The kick out to Rose. Outside Dang. Launches a 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Probably time to just say it, guys. This game is over.
I think you're right on target there.
West dishes to Turner. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
Outside Rose. Here's Dang. No good there. And so Chicago takes this one. And by a
times I should have taken back this moment. These words I spoke, I know it. Now I can see clearly. I folded, I shouldered too much weight, I holding too much pain, and it destroyed me, and then rebuilt me, and now it can feel me. It follows me everywhere I go, but it can never break me. Now I know I was lying to myself back then, but the truth was always bleeding out my pen. I fade back to myself in the end. I'm just one step away, I ascend. I climb that faded staircase of sin. I'm reaching in vain just to hold on to them. Once again, the memories seem to blend. My enemies and friends seem to vanish in the wind. One step closer to your dreams. Does it mean everything in between where you are right now?